There's a new tool out there called Distressify Pro that lets you add frames and texture effects to your designs in bulk. So here we are on Distressify Pro. This will be linked in the description and it's currently free to use. And the way it works is you drag and drop multiple images on the left right here, and then they load in. You can scroll across them at the top right here to preview individual images and zoom out by holding down Control so you can see the full thing. And then on the left you have different effects that you can apply. The first one being full surface texture overlay. So if I click on one of them right here just to see an example, it will get applied right there. If you're struggling to see it because of this transparent background, you can scroll down and enable a white background, for example. And now some of these cracks should become more obvious. So you've got a bunch of different options right here. These are just the cracked textures. There's also halftone effects, for example. Let's try one of those. We've got grunge and stains as well. These one look a little bit more intense. Yeah, here we go. I can also change this to a black background instead if that's what you want to sell your graphics on, or dark gray. That's just the beginning. These are just the full surface textures. What I know a lot of you also really like for these kind of poster style designs is the frames. So if we scroll down on the left a little bit, you get the options to add these kind of frames. First one looks like this. So it essentially adds a texture just around the edges to make it look less like a square or a rectangle, less of a boxy shape. And these are really, really cool, built in straight away. And once again, they're being applied in bulk. So if I flick through every single design, it's getting the same effects. You can even combine them too. So if we go to some of these noise or grain textures right here, let's add one on top of the frame. There we go. So now it has some noise right here in the middle, as well as the frame being applied. You can even go a little bit further and customize the strength right here. If you don't want the frame to be applied fully, if you just, well, for the frame it wouldn't make sense, but for the texture up here it might make sense. Maybe you don't want it to be erased fully in your design, or you want to choose a different mode right here. Let's see what multiply does in our case. There we go. Now it does look a lot more grainy than before, but I think it's not actually being cut out. Let's see what it looks like on white. No, in this case it's like a black overlaid texture instead of it being cut out from the image. So you have a lot of different options right here. You can change the scale if you want to zoom in on the texture. Same with the frames. You have options to change the width right here, or the height if you want to bring it in a bit further. Really, really cool tool, super intuitive and easy to use. And once you're happy with your settings, all you have to do is click download as zip. Then it will start processing this. And there we go. The download started. That only took about 20 seconds for me to download. I think this is about, 12 different posters right here with the new effects applied. And there we go. That's what it looks like in my folder. All of these are ready and the texture and the frame has been really neatly applied. So yeah, this tool is really amazing. Love it. Definitely recommend trying it out if you work with these kinds of poster type graphics, because this way you can make them look a lot nicer than just a blocky rectangle. If you're a big fan of free tools that help you streamline things, check out this video next where I show you a free bulk background remover that gets pretty amazing results.